Hey, what's up guys? So kind of a middle of the summer storm, so it's raining outside, it's cooled off. I thought perfect time to make some beans, right? So we're gonna go ham, hocks, and beans. I'm gonna show you how to make my grandmother's dumplings. Super good, super simple. And it's all gonna go together in just a couple hours in the pot. So let me show you what I got. I got pinto beans. I'm working with my pinto beans today. I have like 1.5 pounds. I take like 1.5 bags. One bag, not quite enough. 2 bags, way too much. I find 1.5 pounds is perfect for one pot for me. Guys, I got celery, I got a green bell pepper, onion, carrot, and the garlic. You can see I got a big old ham steak. That's gonna be perfect, and it's super thick. So we're gonna chop that up, and then I also got a ham hock. That's a smoked hock. That's gonna be awesome. Just for the flavor, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be delicious. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna take a couple of these. I'm gonna give these a quick rinse. Okay, just give them these a quick split. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna put these into the food processor. So I don't need this to be a uniform cut or chop or anything. I wanna get them fairly small. 1 by 1 inch pieces. All right. And we're gonna do our bell pepper. And we're gonna do the same thing. Do about 1 by 1 chops, just a couple rough chops. Like that. And that'll join up. Carrot. Give that a quick peel. Same thing, couple little rough chops. I'm gonna split the bigger half, just like that. A couple more little rough chops. That's good to go. Let's do our onion. And it's gonna be the same thing. 1 by 1 inch rough chop. The garlic. So just pull a couple of these off of here, just like that. These we're gonna go ahead and just give them a little smash so we can peel them. Get all these garlics over here. Look at that, it's perfect. And when you smack it like that, I'm sure you guys know this garlic just pops right out, just like this. Real simple. All right, there we have it, our garlic. Okay guys, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get my food processor put together here, and we're gonna take all these veggies, we're gonna put them right in there. Go ahead and close this. Okay, and we're gonna scrape down the sides a little bit. We wanna get it all pureed nice and good. Give that, oh, it smells so good. These aromatics are gonna put amazing flavor into these beans. All right, so get that all scraped down. And we're gonna turn that on one more quick blast, get it all pureed. We'll be good to go. So the veggies are ready. I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna cut up our ham and we're gonna get cooking. It's gonna be really good. All right, I'm gonna cut a little bit of the fat out. I'll leave some, that's really good for flavoring the beans. This little bone that comes with it, definitely going in with the beans. Okay, so a few more chops here.
So guys, I'm gonna start with a garlic flavored oil, and I'm gonna get my ham in there, and I'm gonna let this get a really good hard sear. Nice crust on it. We'll add that ham hock in there. Just really let this get kind of caramelized. Stir it up. We'll go ahead and throw in those veggies. Those are gonna start softening up in there. We'll get our pinto beans in there next. Another quick stir, get them all really well coated. We're gonna cover this whole thing in beef stock. And I got 3 jars I'm putting in. Now we'll go salt, pepper, I got some Mexican oregano, a little cumin, and a pinch of cayenne. That's it. Give those things a stir. Throw on the lid and let it go for a few hours.
Okay guys, so here we are. The beans have been cooking for a couple of hours. They are almost ready. I tasted them. They're just tender. They're perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and get our dumplings going. Now this is a recipe my grandmother used to do, and the dumpling itself came from a dumpling dough which she used to make some cottage cheese dumplings. And this same dough was used to like stuff with the cottage cheese filling and whatnot, but you can take just the dough itself and simmer it in different liquids, in this case the beans, and it makes these beautiful little dumplings. So I'm going to show you how we do it. We're going to start with a couple of eggs. Here we go. To the 2 eggs, go ahead and add a little bit of milk in there. That's probably about 1/3 of a cup. And I've got some kosher salt, so a nice pinch of salt. We want these dumplings to have a little bit of flavor. I got some black pepper here. This little extra fresh cracked pepper that I had. So we're gonna put that right in there. And I'm just gonna get my fork, give that a nice mix. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our flour out. A couple heaping tablespoons at a time, look at that. We'll do one more like that. We'll start getting those mixed in. Yeah, we're gonna need more than that. This is kind of looking pretty good. So let's go check the beans and see if we're ready to start cooking these dumplings.
These beans look perfect and we're good to go. So we take our batter, we get a little scoop, we use our finger to scrape it off the spoon and the spoon to scrape it off our finger. It's a simple little method. I know it's kind of messy, but that's how my grandma did it, so I like to use the little spoon finger method. It works really well. So we get those in. We're just gonna simmer them for about 5 or 10 minutes, and that's it. Those are good to go. Look at that.
All right guys, so the beans are ready, the dumplings are ready, it's time to enjoy. So you saw it's really easy to make, it takes time. It took about 3.5 hours, but the beans got super tender, so you can start this in the afternoon and still make it in time for dinner. Like I said, I didn't pre-soak the beans at all. Let's get in here and just get a big scoop. And get lots of those dumplings too, there we go. All right, scoop in there. Wow. That is a bowl of beans. You gotta check this out.
So guys, these beans have the perfect balance between the meat and the ham and the dumplings, and look at that broth, man. Just get in there and enjoy.
All right. Mmm. The ham is really nice. The beans just melt in your mouth, just fall apart. Just try a dumpling. Perfect. Super tender. Just enough salt. It also soaks up some of the broth as it cooks, so they're just filled with flavor. I could just drink that down. Beans, the ham, everything, the dumplings. Man, what a treat. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers, everyone.